2 days, 2 nights, Star Trek Enterprise Season 1. We're getting close to the finale of Season 1. We're going to review this story using my space system, story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2's the best you can get. Risa, we're here finally. After teasing it for many episodes, they're finally here. And everything goes great. Everyone has a great time. Nothing bad happens. That's it. Wow, what a crazy episode. They just relax all the entire time. Oh, come on. I'm going to give the storyline 1. I like the storyline. I was close to giving it a 1.5. I think there's a lot of fun in this one. So it's Mayweather, Hoshi, Trip, Malcolm, and Archer. All of them go down. And Phlox is having a nap. T'Pol is great in this. I'll get to the characters. So anyways, they all go down there, and Hoshi's the only one that actually has the Risa experience. She kind of meets someone, has an intimate night with that person, and you know, feels better and feels good and refreshed. Everyone else, bad stuff happens to. And then there's things from dangerous things. So Mayweather hurts himself, gets the doctors help him, but he gets an allergic reaction, so they have to wake Phlox up. So something dangerous happens to him. Something funny happens to Trip and Malcolm, where they get duped by these two women who are men. Their dialogue there is great. I'll get to the character section. And then Archer is also being infiltrated by this really a pretty girl neighbor who kind of attaches herself to him, and then it's like has ulterior motives. So there you go. For the pacing, I'll give it a 1.5. I actually thought the pacing was pretty good, like because there were so many multiple stories going on, none of them got boring. But it's not edge of your seat, you know, biting your fingernails, so I can't give it a 2, but still very well paced. Everybody got a shot. Everybody had good screen time, all the cast, so that's good. Artistry, I'll give it a 1.5, man. Everything looks good. I like Risa. It looks like what you would expect it to look. There's a couple of, you know, background moments. I can't give it a full score because you could kind of see the green screen a couple times, and some of the effects are a little bit weird, but still, you know, I like it. It looks good. Everything's fine. The characters, here's where I want to spend more time. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 2 for the characters because I love these characters. T'Pol in this one is great because it's like she's standing over the doctor. It's like, doctor, we need you. It's like, get up. That is funny. I like Hoshi a lot. I think she's really cool. I like she's learning the languages. I like the little thing that she had with that guy. It came very natural, and they're just talking back and forth. And it's like, okay, you know, so that was all good. Trip and Malcolm, friggin' hilarious, man. These guys were great. Going to the bar, picking up the chicks and all that. And these two ladies come, and it's like, let's go down to the cellar. It's like, why are we going here? It's like, oh, don't worry. They get there, they just get robbed. And it's the best because they're like, oh, it's like, you followed them down. It's like, well, you're the one who did it. You're the one who wanted to go down. And he's like, well, they looked very gorgeous. They were gorgeous women. He's like, they were men. So they didn't start out that way. That was hilarious. It's like, great, now we're stuck down here the entire day. We did nothing. That entire part was hilarious. The stuff with Archer was good too. I really like Captain Archer, man. I gotta wait till the whole series is done, but Kirk's the best. But like, man, Archer and Janeway, I love Janeway. I know some people don't like Janeway. I really like Janeway. It's tough between those two. Who's my second favorite, and it is between those two. I don't count Sisko as a captain. I know they made him one. That was just weird to me. I love Deep Space Nine. That was the first Star Trek series I ever watched in its entirety. I absolutely, and I've seen it like 6 or 7 times each episode. I love it. But he's a commander of a station. He's not captain of a ship. It's just weird to me. I know he's the captain of the Defiant. They just like said, oh, okay, you're the captain. That was weird. And I'm not a big Picard guy. I kind of like Riker more than Picard, but anyway. What other stuff for guys? Like Phlox is great in this one, as always. This guy's a great actor, awesome character, probably my favorite Doctor, maybe even more than Bones. Don't thumbs down me. But he's just so cool with things that he's like, okay. He's like, yes, Captain. Captain's saying, that's not the captain. It's like, yes, of course. Because he's supposed to hibernate, and then they wake him up early, and he's just like a completely discombobulated, and you're like, feels like it's one of my coworkers or something. Doesn't know what's going on. Anyway, he's great. Enjoyment factor, I'm gonna give it a 1.5. Look, I like this episode. It doesn't, you know, it's not gonna blow your mind or anything. It's not that great. So 7.5 out of 10. Mostly because I love the character stuff in this one. especially with Trip and Malcolm getting duped. That was so funny. The stuff with Archer was really nice too, just having those conversations and talking about the Suliban and all of that stuff. So that was all really good. And I like the Hoshi thing. It was just a nice. It was good to have just like a nice thing happen that you didn't have to. You're not investing in a character. You're just like, oh, that was a nice little romance that she had, and that was it, right? So yeah, overall, really like this one. Season one's a stellar for Enterprise. Next video is going to be the part 1 finale, and I'm probably gonna do it in 2 parts the way they have it on the Blu-ray set, which does irritate me. I wish they would put those 2 episodes together, but it is what it is. So that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, please remember to like the video and subscribe. That's it. Until next time.